Excuse me, ma'am. What is this? Something. It's a plain certificate holder. What is this? Oh, like a shoe thing. Okay. A chest, treasure chest for $8 with picture spots in it. It's interesting. It's an interesting place, and they have it set up real nice. It's almost like a Ross or TJ Maxx inside. It's so nice, and the prices are reasonable. I like this. This is called Legacy Thrift. This place. There's a lot of holiday things here and other odds and ends and bric-a-brac. Let's see, a lot. That's a cute nativity on a mirror. Nice cute items. Dishes, holiday dishes. Baskets. A lot of gorgeous baskets. There's a little angel. Cold outside. That's cute. There's a lot of cute holiday decor here. All right, that's enough bric-a-brac. Lots of books here. Yes, lots of books for me to browse through. Hello, everybody. I'm Frida Stauffer. I went to Legacy Thrift. Yeah, then it's a thrift store I've never been to before. I checked online because I wanted to see if I could find any more good thrift stores in Memphis. Well, their jewelry department is meh. Same like Goodwill. I never find good jewelry there. There are certain ones that have good jewelry and some that don't. But their book section makes up for it. Legacy Thrift it sponsors missions, and their mission is Bibles for China. That's what this thrift store supports, sending Bibles to China. I don't care if they send Bibles to China, but they also, down at the bottom it says they distribute Bibles in Cambodia and China. And she told me they sent some Bibles, 10,000 Bibles to Kenya. So it's a Christian mission that runs this place. They're only open 3 days a week. So it's really nice. It's not picked through when you get in. They open at 11 a.m. So I found this lovely Tupperware container. My mom used to have one, and maybe she still does. I think she might, and it was $4. I think $4 is a good price for a container of this size. You can use it this way for a cake or a pie, or you can turn it over and store cookies in it. So I like that container. My mom even has stored freshly made popcorn in it to keep it fresh. I know I've seen popcorn in hers. And she gave me a nice big bag that was donated to them from Marshall's. I really like this bag. It's really nice. So I was really looking for old Bibles. I didn't really find anything super old, but I did find a few great books. 1001 Hints and Tips for Your Garden. And I love all these kind of books, because sometimes you don't want to look at a little screen like a phone screen, and I want something, an indispensable guide to easier and more effective gardening, because I want to learn different new things about gardening. Because when I was with my parents, I just did what they said in the garden. So now I'm learning to do it on my own. And I love this book. It is by somebody named Sammy Awad, more than likely a Christian person. But I like it because it's a map of the Holy Land. It has a map of the Holy Land, and it's all about the Holy Land in color. And it has the Dome of the Rock. I see the Dome of the Rock right here, the famous dome in Palestine, which is the Dome of the Rock. Then they also have Masjid Al-Aqsa, which is right beside the Dome of the Rock, and a lot of people confuse the Dome of the Rock with Masjid Al-Aqsa because they're next to each other. But it's not. It's actually a separate building. And so it's a history and a description of how the holy people lived in Palestine. And it talks about Jonah, how he ran away to Tarshish because he didn't want to talk and preach to his people. And so it has all the references of characters that we know from the Bible and the Quran. Jonah is called Yunus in the Quran. But I like this book. I paid $4 and I'm happy with it. The gardening book was $2. So that was a good deal. And then I got this one from for $4, and it's a Tennessee picture book, like a coffee table book with all different scenic pictures of the state of Tennessee. I was really looking for one of Memphis, but I'm happy to find one of the whole state, because the reason I'm looking, I thought to look for Memphis books in thrift stores, and is because Walgreens has some with black and white pictures for $20, and I'm like, I would like those books, but I don't want to pay $20 a piece. So I thought I'm going to look at thrift stores and keep my eye open, because I'm probably if one day I'll have good luck and find one similar. And then I found this pictorial Bible dictionary, which it was printed in 1968, I believe. Yeah, in Nashville, Tennessee. The Southwestern Company, Nashville, Tennessee. And it has both Israel and Palestine in, but it doesn't try to claim that Palestine does not exist, like some sources and maps and atlases now pretend it doesn't exist at all. But we know better, and we know that's propaganda, and very evil propaganda. But they have in this book, they have both Palestine and Israel. And then in this holy book, they have it shows a place, it shows where Israel's capital started, which is called Tel Aviv. And it had basically nothing there where they started Tel Aviv. But there was a city nearby. What was its name? Jenin, or is it Jenin? One of the cities that was nearby was yeah, the Romans were also in this area. Pontius Pilate, the guy that let them Palestine passed under Byzantine rule after Constantine's conversion to Christianity. Many churches were built. Yeah, I thought maybe the old church that was bombed by Israel might be in here. I'm not done looking at it yet. I believe it's from 1990. I think it's a 1990 book. No, that's written. I don't know. That looks like it's written by a permanent marker on the back. But I enjoy this book to find the old places that are mentioned in the sacred texts. Goodness, I was trying to find out what city was next to Tel Aviv. I was just paging through and I don't remember which page it was on. I'll find it again. But I'm happy with those two Holy Land books. They're both really good, I think, good to have, because they have maps and information and history. And I'm a geek, or a nerd. A nerd is more into books. I guess geeks are more into computers. I like computers, but I'm not that geeky. Okay, and then I found this, which I think is gorgeous. Give us today our daily bread. And I think this is probably, it's signed, so I think it might be worth something. I'm going to look it up. But so I think maybe a lot of people that are supporting this mission, and they're probably religious people for the most part, because they are interested in and hand things, religious books and things over. So I'm gonna go on Google Lens and see if I can find where this platter comes from. Okay, so the cheapest place I found this plate online was $3.99, and the most expensive was around $18. This, I guess it's not that vintage, but it's nice. It's very, very nice. I needed it for $2 because I like things that are made of metal. So I went to City Thrift again because it's close to home, and it's not quite time to pick up the kids yet. So I found a little bit, just 2 items right now at City Thrift. I found another one of these burner things where you can put a tea light in it, and you can put like a teapot up in here, and you can keep your tea warm. I'm going to be using that. It's getting cold, and I want warm beverages on days when I stay home. And I could put my little keto bread on this on this tray that I found at what is that place called? Thrift. Something Thrift. Not Legendary Thrift. I forgot. Well, I did look again at the books here at City Thrift. They look really picked through this morning, or this afternoon. It's Monday afternoon. I went in yesterday, I think, when I got those jewelry. Yeah, I think it was Sunday. And then I came out with some nice pieces, but the jewelry also looked picked through. So I got this Insomnia by Stephen King, and it's giant, and the print is large, and it's gonna be a comfortable read for me. So I wanted it, and it was only $2.99. I think that's a good deal on a big, fat, thick Stephen King book. It's horror. These are horror stories, but at the same time, light-hearted, I guess. Light reading, even though it's horror. So I got a stack of books today. But, gosh, Thrift Center. They called it Bibles for China Thrift Center, but it doesn't say that on the sign. I'll have to look it up again because it slipped my mind. I'll have to look it up. Legacy Thrift? I think that's what it was, Legacy Thrift. It was a beautiful thrift store, and they're only open 3 days a week. So things don't really get picked through as much. They have time to put things out and make it very ready. And I would rather it was only open a couple of times a week and it'd be very well stocked on those few days. But I plan to go whenever I have change. I'll be going to. I like thrifting. It's fun, and I find interesting things and a little joy in small things. That's kind of like how I live. I find joy in small things. I was looking at different collections of Christmas ornaments, thinking I might find something mini for my daughter's tree, but there were so many different ones, and I didn't know which one she would like. She has this mini tree on her table in her room, and it's not like, it's just decoration for fun. It's not like a tree is not a religious symbol at all. People who don't believe in anything still like trees and lights and things, shiny things. And the religious authority that my husband follows, he says it's not a sin. As long as you don't sin, you can do whatever you want when you live in a country that has holidays. You can enjoy whatever they're doing as long as you don't sin. Like if you don't skip your prayers because you're having fun, or don't drink alcohol because that's a sin and we don't ordinarily drink anyway. So it's not a sin. It's as long as you avoid sinning. Because decorations are just decorations, and food is just food. As long as you're eating food that's halal, no one should care. So that's the religious authority's opinion that we follow. He's a really old man now. He lives in Iraq. His name is Sistani, Ayatollah Sistani. He's I think wise. I think he's wise. You can't say no to everything to the children. If you say no to everything, they're going to hate their religion. You know, if everything is forbidden. So you have to pick. You have to pick the things that are an obligation, and push those and teach those. But things that are neither a sin nor a like not halal and not haram, we don't forbid the kids something just because we don't like it or our opinion is against it. Like with Zakia, you know, riding horses, we felt like if we said no just because, then she would hate being Muslim, because that's something that she is excited about and passionate about, is riding horses. So it's not halal and not haram. So we let her do it. cutting branches off of a tree over here. They're trimming it. Just get through here. Good morning, everyone. I'm Frida Stoffer. I have a call, and of course, medication from Walgreens, and I got some chocolate that was on sale, buy one get one half off, one holiday assortment and one regular assortment. I didn't know which one to buy, so I got the assorted ones for the kids. This is good chocolate. We like it. Anyway, it's one of the best. And I got myself some Whitman samplers that are sugar-free. They were half price, $5.99. So I'm gonna hide my sugar-free sampler. I was gonna get two because they're $5.99 this week. They're usually $9.99. But they didn't have two left, so I just got one. And these candles are normally $15 each, and I got them for $7.49 each. They're amazing, wonderful candles. This iris scented one, I'm gonna keep it for spring but I got it because they were half price, $7.49. And I also earned some points this morning. There was a coupon for $7 if I pick up a refill of medication, which I got. And it went to my account so I can spend it on anything in the store. I already showed you that. And I got the enchanted mandarin. I'll be using that for winter because citrus can go year round, and especially oranges, mandarins, and all that is kind of wintry because those fruits are ready now, fresh now, in season. And then I got another one for summer. I got 6 candles all together. This one doesn't have a sticker on top. It has a label, and it's Driftwood Breeze, and this is also amazing and summery. So I got 6 candles all together. The iris and the driftwood will be for summer, and the mandarin I'll have for winter. So I wanted to show you what was half price this week at Walgreens, and I also just wanted to make a brief haul for you. Hope you enjoyed it.